Hello and welcome to today's Daily Report Market Analysis videos with me, Richard Perry, Market Analyst at Hantec on Tuesday 27th of August. There's been a lot of chopping around on markets in recent days, and what we've seen is that the dollar, which weakened sharply on Friday on the back of renewed escalation of the trade tensions between US and China, rebound a little bit yesterday on the suggestion from Trump that the two sides were talking, but that rebound seems to have been a little bit short-lived, and the Chinese have basically come out and just sort of poured a little bit of cold water on the prospect of trade talks between the two sides. And subsequently, we're seeing the move rolling over again. And what we've got is the dollar taking on a little bit of renewed weakness today. Interesting that we're seeing that rebound in treasury yields that we got yesterday falling over again today on the 10-year and the 2-year. And lo and behold, we see the 2s-10s spread now back into negative territory again. So the 2-year yield trading above the 10-year yield. So that is again going to be a key focus for the markets, and subsequently we're seeing that equities have fallen over. We've got futures for the US trading around about 0.4% lower. We've got the classic safe haven bias coming through with the yen outperformance, the gold price coming higher. As I said, treasury yields also higher. The one anomaly really is that the fact that the oil price is higher, but again the question would be whether that continues. So yeah, very normal trading moves that we're seeing, whereby the safe haven bias is back in the market. Now, in terms of how the markets are going to move today, well, you've got a little bit of data that could define that. Into the afternoon, we've got the US data, and that's going to start at 2 o'clock with the Case-Shiller house price index, which is expected to grow by stay around 2.4%. So again, that's pretty low still, but 2.4% is where it was last month. The consumer confidence number for the states from the conference board, 129.5. Now let me show you that graph. You can see a very clear correlation between that and the S&P 500. 129.5 is still pretty elevated though, pretty big, and should that beat to the upside, that should hopefully help to settle sentiment a little bit. And then later on in the afternoon, also we've got 3 o'clock, the Richmond Fed composite, which is expected to come up to +3 from -12 last month. So my chart of the day is Euro Yen. Now, what we've seen is this yen starting to regain a little bit of strength once more. It's been trending lower on Euro Yen, which shows outperformance of the Japanese yen. On a consistent basis, that you've got a strong 4-month downtrend here, but also a sharper downtrend you've got in focus here over the past few weeks, and again lower highs, lower lows, breaking below 117.50. That was the low that we saw back in earlier in August. Consistently tested, but broke on Friday. Not a little bit of an unwind yesterday, but again rolling over today. So it just shows that rallies remain a chance to sell on Euro Yen. Negative configuration across the momentum indicators, again reflecting all rallies should be struggling. You've got the 21-day moving average at 118.50. You've got the breakdown at 117.50. So you've basically got a sell zone of around about 100 pips, 117.50 to 118.50 as your selling opportunity, 118.50 being last week's high area. And again, you can see on the hourly chart where you've basically back into that resistance band, but hourly RSI failing around 60 to 65. MACD lines consistently negative, crossing back lower. A little bit of an uptick. I think that just gives you another chance to sell. I think that this is going to be further downside towards a test of yesterday's low again of 116.55. But if you blow that out, you can see that the breakdown below 117.50 just pretty much reopens that key reaction low of 114.80, which is the 2017 low. It looks like that's going to be tested in due course. So rallies are a chance to sell on Euro Yen. And I think that that's going to continue to be a theme of markets, where we see that the safe haven vibe remains a key performer on the trade front. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading. Click here to subscribe to our videos, and also go to our website where you can join up for our trading webinars. Thank you.